Oh, the work was hard and the wages low. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. The voyage is all done and soon we'll go, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. The voyage is done and soon we'll go, and it's time for us to leave her. The bosun was a devil and the old man too. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. The crew all swearing, so would you, and it's time for us to leave her. I used to sing an old sea shanty called Leave Her, Johnny. I made those lyrics up myself. I made them up. I was making them up as I was singing them. I had a go at it earlier. Because somebody interrupted that last shoot, so I did have the lyrics kind of worked out ahead of time. Oh, those are I think the last verse I've heard somewhere else, the one about swearing. I just thought it was appropriate. So we're retiring my cell phone. We're not retiring a ship. This is a Samsung Galaxy S3. It was an old ass phone. During the last few months, I could barely keep it charged, much less barely get videos across. It was real tricky. So I mean, it's just old. The connector ports are going. It's going. But the good news is we have this webcam here. We also have a Samsung Tab 6. That all this thing needs is an expandable memory slot. That's it, and then I can start vlogging with it. I have, well, not an expandable memory slot, the expandable memory for the slot. I have the expandable memory somewhere around here. I just lost it. So, can't really use expandable memory you can't find, eh? Let's start the rundown. So, first things first, some dude got shot up in Washington. He was a Sikh gentleman. And this fucking asshole shot him in the face and said, "Go back to your country." And obviously a hate crime. I hope dude gets caught. It's not our place in civilization to adjudicate like that. You don't decide who's a threat to civilization, and as soon as you do, you become the threat to civilization. It's not that Sikh dude or those Nazis that support Trump. It's you. You're the fucking threat to civilization. You're the one running around shooting people and punching them in the face. You're the one making problems. It's you, man. So, that's not what we're going to talk about, though. That's just an aside. The main point of this story is that I don't think we're going to catch that guy. Why do I say that? Well, I say that because, well, a lot of people get got, and a lot of it stays a mystery. If they have very little connection to each other, that dude might get away. Say that guy is just from Alabama or some shit, and he traveled to Washington just to shoot a motherfucker. We're never finding him. He's back in Alabama. He's back in Ohio. I'm not saying he's from there. Maybe he's from Texas. Maybe he's from New York. Maybe he's from anywhere besides Washington. If he's from another state and he traveled to that state and blasted somebody, he's already as good as gone, son. He's in the wind. We're not finding his ass. People get got all the fucking time. This really became illustrated to me. As you know, I'm a fan of comedy. If you watch my videos, occasionally I'll do a shout out for some of the comedians that bring so much joy to my daily existence. Shout out to Joey Coco Diaz. Shout out to Bert Kreischer. Shout out to Ari Shafir. Shout out to Duncan Trussell. Shout out to Doug Benson. Shout out to fucking Joe Hogan. Shout out to, not a stand-up comic, but Edgy Bros. Shout out to Brian Callis. Shout out to Morgan Murphy. Shout out to, I'm gonna stop it. Sorry guys, those are some comics I love. And it's not really a shout out if they don't get it, so whatever. But let's get back to the topic. I love comedy, and at the Comedy Store, I listen to a lot of podcasts, and in one of those podcasts, they talked about a couple years back, a comic got blasted. A comic got shot in the fucking face in the middle of a crowd of hundreds of people, right? Some guy ran up on him and blew his fucking brains out. Do you know what? They still haven't caught that guy. That dude's still fucking scot-free. Happens here in this town. They find people dead all the time. They don't know who the fuck killed them. I mean, not all the time. It's not nearly like other people, but when dead bodies show up, sometimes we don't find out what the fuck happened. And that happens more than people would like to admit. This dude might get away with this, guys. This is something you have to fucking think about. The police in Washington say they're going to do their damnedest, and I agree they fucking should. But we should understand that if that guy came from Missouri or some shit like that, he's already back in Missouri. We're fucked. We're never finding him. That could just be a thing that happened and it bites ass. So be careful, because shit could go wrong. You could get got at any time. You could get got. By that I mean somebody could put a fucking hit out on you or decide they hate your fucking stupid face. Or you could just cut the wrong motherfucker off, go into a Taco Bell drive-thru, and it's over. It's fucking done for you, dog. You're dead. He just pulled out a firearm and hauled your brains out. You might say, what about firearms? Sorry, I don't think it's any different with knives or anything. People can just run up on somebody and kill them and get away with it, bro. It's fucking crazy. But it's happening less and less, but it's still insane. It's intense to think about. That even in a crowd, people think they're so safe. You're fucking not. It's just the law of averages, right? So let's talk about Tyson Chicken. I find that story fucking frustrating. Let's talk about Tyson Chicken. What is Tyson Chicken? Well, Tyson Chicken, obviously a chicken company. And what's the news story? Well, they found fucking avian flu. I think it was the DHS. Not the DHS. The Department of Human Services. No, the Food and Drug Administration released a report that Tyson Chicken contracted farms have had cases of avian flu. So unless you want some yummy avian flu up in your chicken, don't fucking buy Tyson for a little while. Because those motherfuckers be feeding you avian flu shit. Links, as always, links. I'll try to do my best. I just don't, stoner, human. Got my shitty monkey brain, and on top of that, marijuana. I forget things. Yeah. Shite. Right? What else we gotta talk about? Dude, in Washington. Feel like it's... There's a lot of creepy shit that happens here in Oregon too, though. So, I mean, I guess that goes without saying. Yeah, it's dangerous out there, guys. A lot of hate out there. People will feed you swine flu just for $1. Not swine flu, avian flu for just for $1. They'll blast you they don't even know you, and they'll blast you just because you pray to a different bearded fart than they do. Oh, man. Sucks. You can be the agent of love, you can be the agent of hate. You can be the person bringing positivity to the world, or you can be the person bringing hate to the world. It's your choice. I'm going to leave that at that. Yeah. I'm just going over the news again real quick. Oh, I read Trump's new immigration memo / order. People call it an order. It's a memo that he signed. So yeah, I'll give you my opinion on it tomorrow. I like to give these things. I'm gonna read it again. Give it a little bit of time to set in. I might give you the opinion of it the next day. Yeah. Yeah. So check it out. Check out the links. Check out my live stream where I read the fucking text of the law. And man, son, sucks. We live in turbulent times, but would you rather live in interesting turbulent times or boring ones? I don't know. It's up for you to decide.